We are rolling. Test volume. So I'm going to need a little do, re, mi, fa, so out of you.
Dough.
Do, that's all I get?
That's all you get. Do you hit this if you rock?
Yeah, so you can't be doing this the whole time or you'll knock the table over.
I look like cute, and then there's you. You're a whole vibe with the two separate patterns.
I think it's perfect. Like,
is it?
There's you and then there's me. Like, you went and put lipstick on. Like, you're into it.
Well, I don't want to look like Chinese dirt.
It's 7 o'clock at night. We're going to bed in like tops an hour and a half. All right, let's see what we can do for every roll. Need a couple drinks.
That right on the line, baby.
It's like you worked at William Heritage Winery once. Just once. Okay.
Just on Thursday.
Welcome back to the K&E Podcast, Episode 2.
Cut.
Cut.
Last week was not a real episode. You posted that without my will.
I'm going to have to agree with you.
So I would like to say this is Episode 1.
Episode 1, Take 2, Mark. Welcome to the K.
No, it's.
You can't talk during.
I'm saying, and
we have to set ground rules.
Okay, it was welcome back to the K&E Podcast.
But we're not back. This is number 1.
Oh shit, you're right.
Right.
Ah, damn it. Welcome to the K&E Podcast.
I'm Kay.
I'm Kay.
And I'm me. Cling. Okay.
All right.
I'm so nervous.
You look like a douche.
That's the point.
Look at it. Do this. You know,
Welcome to the K&E Podcast. Welcome. Welcome. Okay.
Welcome to Giggles and Grapes Podcast. He's Grapes, I'm Giggles.
So obviously we have a name dispute.
Well, I don't know.
Okay,
they have to vote, and then we'll decide what our
All right.
bingo bongo is.
Welcome to our first ever podcast episode. We're undecided on a name, and
it's part of the podcast today.
Yes, and we're hoping that all of our technology
Even though this
works.
is technically just a Instagram video.
It's Instagram doesn't allow videos this long.
Then how'd you post yesterday? Or last week?
I posted a clip, a little teaser.
It was a very long thing. I didn't watch it all.
Wow.
To be honest.
This is riveting so far. All right. If we haven't said it yet, welcome to our first ever podcast. We have a setup now. We have...
Pretty much we just turned around.
Yeah, but we got like some chairs and like there's some light on us. I don't know if it's any good.
I'm not sure either. Yeah, the stockings.
The stockings, the whole Christmas. You did this beautiful mantle.
Yeah, I did.
So like every time the podcast changes, the mantle will change, like different seasons.
Okay.
Yeah, and that'll be your job. Since I'm the producer, the director.
I bring the content.
The tech.
I'm pretty sure I bring the content and the audience. All the people that watched it, my people.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, more.
I don't want to argue in the first podcast.
So.
Wait, what are we drinking?
Oh, tonight we are drinking my very own husband's wine.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, your last name's on the bottle.
I grew the grapes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you actually? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Me, my dad, the soil.
Yeah. So it is
Mother
the Burn
Earth.
Pile Chamberson, which is actually right to your right outside our beautiful window.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, we literally have a view of the
Burn Pile
Painted Horse and Burn Pile Chamberson right out our back window. There used to be horses, but they're gone
And
now.
they were painted horses.
There was one painted horse, yeah. You're right.
Yeah, I knew that.
And then we put some sheep in there, but now they're back at their old pen.
Yeah, they lasted a whole week.
So our views change every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far we've had nothing other than Rich.
Kristen
Laura.
wants a donkey.
I want a donkey, and I want to name him Jack.
Maybe that'll be a future episode.
Ooh, show
we'll go
everybody the
by
donk.
it'll be like podcast road trip.
On wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man,
We call
this
us
is
Hot
good.
Wheels.
Good. This is getting good.
It's a
All
plug
right.
to my work friends. So it is Burn Pile Chamberson 2021.
2021.
2020. It's 2020.
You
Of
know why
course.
we said that, though?
Because we have something secret.
So today, we did the red wine blending meeting, which is when we sit down and we blend all of our reds from the previous vintage.
Sounds like a hard day.
It is the easiest and the day that everybody makes fun of us for the most. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, you guys are working so hard.
Drinking wine.
Yeah.
Do you spit or do you drink?
Spit the whole time.
Really?
Yeah, because if I drank it all, I'd be here taking a nap. I
That's-
still have to work after it. Can't
Oh,
just drink
it's during the day?
It was at 10 o'clock.
Oh my God.
And we drank 7 wines.
I don't think I've ever had wine that
14
early.
wines because we're doing 7 blends, 7 blend trials with the previous year's wine to compare to.
What was your favorite?
The Malbec was really good. This Burn Pile was really good. The 5 Gen,
Oh, nice.
which we love. The 5
Yeah.
Gen's really good, and there's a lot of it.
It's the Baby BDX
Yeah.
5 Gen. Same.
Is that what we call it? Baby
Yeah.
BDX.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. So,
Do I work here or you?
anyway, rounding back to what we were saying, is that we brought down today's sample of the 2021 Burn Pile,
Yep.
and we were having that with our ribs and mac and cheese tonight. Mm-hmm. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah, it
Pretty
was
good.
alright. The ribs were fantastic. The mac and cheese was awful.
Yeah, a little cheesy.
It was.
But we didn't make those. Sam's Club did.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into the episode here. First thing I'll say is if you like this video, all the professionals do this. All the professionals.
Yeah, we're
You know what they're
profesh.
going to say? You know what I'm going to say?
Like it below or share it to a friend.
Yeah. Mostly like or comment, because the next segment coming up is we're going to talk about our
Don't tell 'em yet.
fan comments.
Oh,
That's coming up.
okay.
So we'll do our fan comments. So the more comments we get, we're going to read them at the beginning of, we're going to read some at the beginning, because like at some point we're going to get hundreds of thousands of comments and we're not going to be able to read them all.
Yeah, it's going to be very overwhelming. I don't know how I'm going to juggle both jobs.
Me either. We'll figure it
We'll
out.
definitely EJ's going to have to help out.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to quit the farm.
I'm probably going to have to quit momming and work.
Yeah.
And just really tackle
we'll
it
need
when we go on tour. Oh my God. Who's going to watch the kid?
Well,
He's going to have to come on stage? Oh, we'll get a nanny.
I'm not ready for this.
All right.
Maybe we should stop
We
now.
probably should stop because we're going to become famous.
All right, first thing. We'll talk about the name.
Okay.
So the first trial episode we did K&E. We had like a little cool intro.
You didn't even use the candy, so you don't even love the name.
I didn't use the glasses. So
Uh-uh.
we have a logo from our wedding that we're gonna use.
That Amy drew for us.
That Amy drew for us, yeah. So like that's the catching point there, is that I like the K&E podcast because we already have a logo made, and it's like a little bit of like sentimental value because it's our wedding logo.
But
And
if
then
we
have
ever
the-
divorce, then we can't use it.
We won't be doing a podcast anymore if we divorce.
Well, no, we agreed that if we divorce, we just still live together. Everything's the same.
I don't remember that.
This was my other husband.
Okay, give us your pitch for why you want it to be Giggles and Grapes.
Well, it's in the name because it's fun, Eric. It's catchy.
Yeah.
It has alliteration.
All right.
What's that, Eric?
I have no idea. I really don't.
Alliteration is like, I'll give you examples. Giggles and grapes. Awesome apples.
All right. I get it. It's like not a rhyme, but it has like
The
some.
same letter.
Yeah.
Begins with the same letter. It's
Okay.
an alliteration. I'm thinking when we get famous, the wine glasses will say like giggles and grapes, and then
Yeah.
like because I'm the giggles and you're obviously the grapes.
Gotcha.
I mean,
I'm going with it. I'm hearing you out.
even though your situation is very giggly today.
Yeah.
Do your Christmas Eve PJs? You're not supposed to wear them until Christmas Eve.
I thought this was Christmas morning PJs.
Don't you sleep in them and then you wake up?
I don't know. This is all I had to like, at least, this is like the Christmas edition podcast, so I had to put
Yeah.
something on. So, I know this doesn't go together,
At
but,
all.
you know, sometimes you just gotta You just got to be chill with it.
Yeah.
You know? You went lipstick, sweater, blanket, light earrings, Christmas light earrings.
Yeah, these are Ellis and Co.
There you go.
You like that plug?
Represent. Get you some Ellis & Co. earrings and tell them the K&E podcast sent you. On to the next segment. Okay, so second segment is, as I may have mentioned before, questions from Eric's brain to my beautiful wife. Because I have a lot of deep thoughts. If you know me, you know this. I have a lot of deep thoughts.
Yeah.
But we're going to keep it easy this week. They're probably going to get weirder down the road, but because it's Christmas and we're in the Christmas spirit, I just have an easy one for you this week. Okay?
Okay.
All right, here's my question. So, what do you think it would be like in the world if like Santa was actually real? Like if it was a real thing. Santa,
He
the
is
North
real.
Pole.
Everything's real.
Wait.
Everything is real. Tim Allen is Santa Claus.
Right, that's a movie.
No, it's real.
You can't wink.
I can.
Why are you double winking?
Because.
Double wigging. Double winking.
Anyway, so what would life be like if it was real?
Like, I don't know. Give me like some examples of like what would it be like if Santa was actually real. Like all the presents came from Santa. He came to your house. He landed on your roof. And like
Yeah.
maybe he doesn't come down the chimney. Maybe he just like knocks on the door and he's like, oh.
Well, you know what they do now?
What?
People that don't have a chimney. Brittany did this for Coop.
Mm-hmm.
They have a magic key.
Oh.
So you get the key and you like put it outside and the
That's
magic
cool.
key opens the door for Santa.
And then they put like white boot marks like they do with the Easter Bunny through the house.
Yeah, you gonna do that
I don't know. That'd be funny.
for EJ this year?
Just let him come right in the front door.
No, it has to.
All right, I get it was a dud of a question.
It would just be weird.
And we didn't have to buy gifts, and like Santa brought all the gifts.
Yeah. Well, I think we would still buy gifts.
Yeah,
I don't love that question.
yeah. All right, I got a different one.
Okay.
What would chairs look like if our knees bent the other way?
Why do you always do this question?
What would the chairs look like
I'm
if our
not
knees
answering this,
if our knees
Eric.
bent the other
You've
way?
said this. Literally, we've been together since, I don't even remember. We've
Yeah.
been together longer than not together, which is now frightening. The amount of times, why are you blushing?
Because it's hot. Fire's hot. I'm getting a little hot over here.
You've said this a million times.
Yeah.
So if our knees bent, if we stood...
Like a flamingo. You ever seen a flamingo's leg? It bends the other way.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, stand up.
Pull up your phone. Say flamingo. Tell Siri flamingo.
I can type flamingo.
Why? You're...
No, it bends up like this.
No, it's not. Look at a flamingo's leg.
Are you sure?
Yes. And I think like ducks, geese, all their knees bend the other way.
Oh, wow.
What would chairs look like if our knees bent the other way? I mean, it's a logical question.
I never knew that. I thought it just went like a PK.
No, it goes the other way. Their knees go backwards like an elbow, basically.
Like that?
Yeah, like an elbow. I mean, I'm full of outdoor knowledge. You want to know anything else?
No.
All right. Did you know that, this is from Joe Rogan, I'm stealing this, but did you know that monkeys are now learning to spearfish? Uh-oh. We have noise on the monitor.
He's got the pinky.
He's good.
He's snuggling up.
Just a little hiccup.
Just a little hiccup.
This is like a deep dive.
You're going off topic. You're actually hurting my head.
All right. Just giving you examples.
We're doing Christmas.
You're right. You're right. Reel me in. Just reel me in.
I feel like I'm at work.
You're not. You're with me in front of this really hot fire.
Anyway.
All right. Finally, the hot topic of the day.
Yep. So you posted yesterday
Yep.
on Instagram.
Yep.
I'll pull it up.
She's going to pull it up.
Nope, I'll pull up what
She's
you
going
sent
to
me.
pull up. Pull up on me.
So you said, first off, we should say our own stories and then say other people, or vice
I think
versa?
you should read some.
Okay.
Read some first, and then we'll go into our own stories, and that'll be
Okay.
our nightcap.
So your post
on the
was, when
podcast.
did you stop, or how did you stop believing in Santa? Why? Why did you stop believing in Santa?
Yeah, and I think most people put down like basically what their experience was like the hard like, yep, that was it. I knew he wasn't real.
I didn't know. So I had the situation. Okay, I'll read it.
Yeah,
So
read some.
some people said, I found my presents under my parents' bed.
Hey, you got to reference who they are.
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah.
So
Shout-outs.
our favorite gal, Jess Hendricks, she
Ooh,
said she found
love her.
her presents under her parents' bed. I wasn't heartbroken though.
Yeah, I saw that one. That was
funny.
funny.
Molly said,
Newlywed.
she said, why did Santa have my mom's handwriting?
That's pretty clever. Like,
And
if you
also,
can pick out
I think
the
my mom
handwriting.
deserved credit more than some guy I never met. She was cute.
Gotcha.
My sister, because my parents didn't throw out the boxes, my toys came in with the Toys R Us sticker on it.
Oh.
Just go with that.
Yeah, but like
I would have never figured that out.
I wouldn't have figured that out either. Because I'm like, Santa's just like, he's a little lacking on help this year. I had to go hit up Toys R Us and get some presents.
Putt Putt said she was in 8th grade, went into her mom's closet to borrow shoes, found all the presents. Every parent hides them in their closet.
Yeah, like they got to get better.
Yeah.
When my story comes up, this will come back up. But go ahead.
Emily Pinero, almost auntie. Yeah, my little Amber's baby. She said Ashley probably ruined it for me.
Blaming her sister.
I know. She probably did though.
Probably. She's smart.
Gia Bader,
Oh.
name drop. She was suspicious, so she asked her dad if Santa was real, and he said he was the only fat guy who puts presents under the tree.
Her dad
Yeah, her dad said he
is
meaning
the only fat guy.
Yeah. That's funny, Jay.
Just straight up told her.
Cheryl Fishy
Love Cheryl.
said, my cousin told me in 4th grade at my family Christmas party on Christmas Day. Oh,
Wow.
what a Christmas. I wonder how Barney
Isn't
found
the old
out.
saying like you don't want your kid to be the first one to know that Santa's not real, and you don't want your kid to be the last one to know
I think
Santa's
last
not.
is worse.
Well, if he's the first one, then he goes around and he's like the whistleblower. He's like,
Not if he's a
"Santa's
good
not
kid.
real,
Not if he's a good kid.
guys."
You probably did that. Because you were
Honestly,
a bad
no.
kid.
No, I don't remember anybody in school like calling it out, like, "Yo, Santa's not real." Like there was none of that.
That
It
was
just
my
was like,
experience.
really?
Yeah, I hit a girl on the bus.
Wow.
She told me Santa wasn't real.
Kristen's one and only fight was over Santa. It all makes sense now. That's why you
And
love
then I went
Christmas.
home, I told Brittany,
Mm-hmm.
and she told mom and dad that the kids were going to start making fun of me, and they needed to tell me. And then Chelsea asked me something about Santa, and then I went and told Aunt, I can remember Aunt Kelly telling Chelsea, like, vividly. Like, we were sitting at their house. She took Chelsea into, like, the living room, dining room area,
Yep.
and sat her down.
While you were all there?
Yeah, because I went to Aunt Kelly and said, like, Chelsea said something to me.
Oh.
Because you know me. So then Aunt Kelly told her and was like, you can't ruin it for your brothers, obviously.
One more year.
Yeah.
Keep it
So then
quiet.
she came back out, and I remember Chelsea was like, do you know? I was like, I do.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was awful.
Oh man.
How did you find out Santa wasn't real?
I'm first?
Yeah. Well, I
All
just
right.
said mine.
Oh. You're right. Alright, so I was a bad kid. So I just started out by like looking for the presents every year. It was like a manhunt for presents for me.
What? But how did you know your parents had them?
I guess
Or
I don't,
you guess you saw your... Did you always get presents from your parents, too?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So you were looking for them.
presents from Santa, presents from the dog, and presents from my mom and dad. There was always like Lance.
Love Cabby.
Or Cabby, yeah, whatever dog it was at the time. Millie. All these, yeah. There was always presents from the dogs. But anyways, so once I knew that there was presents in the house at some age, I still thought Santa was real.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, but I'm going to find the presents. So it was like, I would go around the house, and I think at one point my mom was hiding them under her bed. And they would go and leave, and I'd be home alone. And I would actually go and methodically like unwrap the present to the point where like I could see what it was, and then I would wrap it back up.
Is that why you're so good at rapping?
You'd think I'd be better at rapping.
I know.
I'm pretty bad at rapping.
But doesn't that like ruin the surprise though? Like you
like,
didn't care?
Look at your nephew. Like he wants to know what he got for Christmas right now. I don't think it would bother him at all if you told him.
I don't ever remember searching for presents though.
Yeah, but like you said, there's presents from Santa. There's presents from parents. Like
Just in general.
The Santa presents are a
in
surprise.
general, I don't remember searching for presents.
Well, I did. Like, it was like a month-long job. And then I would open each one and then be like, I would get too scared after one and then I'd leave. And then I'd come back the next day and open a different one and tape it back up. So then I guess my mom was like figuring it out. So she moved all the presents to the basement. So I remember this vividly, that I went down there and I started looking through the presents and one said Santa. And then I was like, oh my God. I figured it out. And then...
How old were you?
Oh, God, I don't know. Probably like 10, 11.
Okay, so you were older.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, honestly. That's a guess. Solid guess. I don't know.
So, like, most kids, so, like, 4th and 5th grade, so, like, 9 to 11 is a weird age.
Yeah.
I'd say 9 to 10.
I was probably in, like, 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, something like that.
I feel like you were probably younger knowing you.
Yeah.
Like, I found out, I think I was
because
in...
I have older brothers.
Yeah, I think I was in 4th grade.
But here's the funniest part of the whole thing.
5th.
So one time, I remember being down in the basement, and I was cracking open this present. I was, like, peeling back the tape so I didn't, like, rip the wrapping paper. And I get it open, and I'm looking at it, and my mom comes down the stairs while I'm opening
No,
it.
you were caught. What'd she say?
She came down, and I literally went, here you go, and gave it to her to, like, wrap it back up. And then she was like, just gave me, like, that scowl.
Yeah,
like,
look.
Yeah.
The penny look. So, here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Did she sit you down after that about Santa, or no?
I don't remember any sit down for Santa. It was just like,
We'll have to ask her.
yeah. I
We
probably
can't.
should have done a little bit of research, but
Of Santa?
no, like figuring out exactly how I found out. But I feel like it literally was just I figured it out, and then like probably told my brothers like, "Yo, Santa's not real." They're like, "Dude, we know." And I'm like, "Okay," and then on with life.
Huh.
Didn't really.
So, what's your opinion? I know we're 10 years away from this. Would you want us to tell EJ, or you want him to find out?
I kind of feel like the best way to find out is just like in school with your friends.
See, I disagree.
And then he comes home and we're like,
We're having our first fight.
yeah, buddy.
I disagree. I think going into Christmas, probably 5th grade, we should tell him.
So you have this like planned out already.
Well, it's literally, I live this every day.
That's nuts.
Or,
Well, my thing is like he's most likely going to find out from school before us.
yeah, and that's like heartbreaking. Like, I remember being heartbroken.
Yeah, but you're fine now.
Am I?
I don't know. I feel like there's so much out there, like with TV and all that.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's so much different. Like kids are going to find out so young.
Yeah, but that damn elf, man.
Elf
They
on the
friggin'
Shelf.
believe in that elf.
So now, like, the elf is the new Santa. I can't wait to start the elf. I'm going to get so creative.
Yeah, you
I
are.
saw one with, like, camo on the other day, and he had, like, a face mask on, like he was hunting, and he was, like, I don't know. I thought that was awesome. Got me all excited.
You can't have, you gotta think of that through. You can't have the elf going to hunt a deer.
You absolutely can.
What
100%.
What does Santa's have? Santa has what?
Reindeers.
Yeah, deer.
They're caribou. They live up in the north. This is a deer. And I'm pretty sure in this picture I saw he was hunting a turkey, which we eat on Thanksgiving.
Not this year.
But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're different species. You don't know all the Like you see a reindeer and you're like, oh, it's a deer. I'm like, no, that's a caribou. And then a deer that lives here is a deer, a white-tailed deer. And then there's like mule
They're in
deers.
they're in the same family.
I'm not like totally interested in going and shooting a caribou.
No?
No.
Why?
It's not something that I would. I don't want to
You
get into
don't.
the hunting stuff here, but like, it's different.
Yeah.
It's different. What are you most excited for Christmas? To wrap it up.
EJ.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be cool.
I mean, next year he'll be more fun. Every year
He was
he's
playing
gonna...
with a gift this afternoon, and I had to like just kind
Which
of like
one?
whittle it away. Vera's gift.
Oh.
He was putting on the little headphones.
I know, it's Livy's. He was putting on her earphones.
Yeah.
He found one of Santa's gifts. I told him he dropped them off early in the back. And
I'm
he's...
glad you told him that because that could have ruined it.
Yeah,
really
he did
early.
this. With
He
it.
did this.
Yeah.
He was shaking it.
No, because that was him dancing.
Oh.
His music came on, so he danced.
Well, I'm excited for Christmas. I feel like next year is going to be really big, but it is just cool that...
We get to spend it with our guy.
Yeah. First Christmas with your first child, I don't think it's kind of unmatchable.
Yeah.
But
We'll see.
good job. Nailed it. Cheers to the first podcast, even though it's not the first.
Giggles and grapes.
All right, thanks for watching the K&E podcast. It was a blast. Hope you guys loved it. Make sure you send us some comments so we can add some more segments. Any ideas you have, just comment away.
Yep. And as always, make good choices. That's what I say at school.
Don't drink and drive.
Also, right.
Remember to always lock your car doors.
You never lock your car.
Never lock your car.
Don't listen to this podcast.
Don't take anything you say too seriously.
Bye.
Bye.
You say bye-bye. I should say
Bye. Yeah, I said it like I say it to EJ. Bye.
no, say bye-bye.
Say bye, mommy. Yeah. Bye, mommy. Time for school. Getting daddy's truck. He's like, oh.
Oh.
Daddy's truck.
Cookie. Oh, not you. You're not going.
Cork's ready to go now.
He's bad tonight. You're not getting any love.
Look at this hot tamale. Oh, look at that.
Oh!